What's up with you guys? It is your boy West Coast, and we live in the building, man. I told y'all we was gonna be back for another installment of Cowboy content for you guys today. So we wanted to come back for the final show of the evening, man. This is the final show of the evening. You guys know on game day, I try to bring you guys 3, 4 lives. I try to really be, out here in these Cowboy social media streets. You know what I mean? Because we really rocking the nation. I can't wait to get my sound effects back, boy. I can't wait. You know what I'm saying? Because I need that nation. I need that. You know what I'm saying? But hey, man, it feels good to be a winner. It feels good to be a winner. It feels good to be a winner. Hello, winner. Henny, how you doing there, buddy? How you doing today?
I'm doing good, Ken Folk. How you making it, man?
I'm good, man. Just sitting over here in my winning chair, well, winners do, doing what winners do. You know what I'm saying? Just sitting back and relaxing. You feel me? Nah, man. But hey, man, it is your boy West Coast. We live in the building, man. I appreciate everybody that's tuning in tonight for your healthy installment of Uncut Cowboys with your boy West Coast and Henny DeMore, man. So we're gonna talk about cowboy content. You guys know we're gonna talk about it in a way that only we really talk about it, man. So if you get offended, it's for the best. Trust me. We just want you to change your mind on whatever you was thinking about that was wrong. That's all it is. But just know we love you, unless you're an Eagles fan. And just know if you're an Eagles fan, we mean every single word that we say tonight. You feel
Of
me?
course,
We mean
because
every
they ugly and they mama ugly.
exactly. You know what I'm saying? Your tea lady ugly too. I'm saying we gonna put a whole family in this mug. You know what I'm saying? We getting it straight popping, man. So it's your boy West Coast. We live in the building. How's everybody doing tonight, man? What y'all up to? I know you guys ain't sitting up watching this boring ass Buccaneers game. Tom Brady. I think he's contemplating maybe I should have chilled where I was. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I should have just rolled this one on out to the pine. You know what I'm saying? Because he is now 2-2 in the NFL this year. But I don't put nothing past Tom Brady to start talking no smack on him. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah,
looks like they got his number tonight, though. Look like they got his number tonight, though, boy. Boy. You know what I'm saying? But it's your boy West Coast. We live. We wanted to come on here and make sure we jump into this comment box and jump onto this Facebook and jump onto this YouTube and kind of put y'all to bed for the night, man. This is the last installment. This is Uncut Cowboys. So you guys already know we're gonna be all over the place. But before we do that, we're gonna start off with some shouting and some folks out. You guys already know whenever West Coast goes live, there's 2 things you guys must do. First thing you must do is you must hit that share button. So I need every single person right now to hit that share button right now. I need everybody right now to hit that share button. So I got my boy Ty Phillips in the building. Appreciate you. Let me see what else we got on the building over here on the Facebook. Let me update this real quick. Let me see. Hey, is your YouTube on? Your YouTube is good. Okay, I see it up. I
yeah,
see it up.
we up.
All right, bam. So Ty Phillips is the only person that has said something to me on Facebook. So he's the only person that put a comment in the comment box. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here they go. I was wondering, like, what the hell is going on? All right, what's up, Nicholas? What's up, Nick? I see you, man. Appreciate you for sliding in, my boy. Who else we got up in the comment box? Hey, make sure you guys say hi to us, because if you say hi, then we can actually say hi back to you. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you say hi, so that we can say hi back to you. Let me turn everything on YouTube real quick. But hey, we're gonna start this thing off after I do this SS. The first subject we're gonna get in, we're gonna talk about what y'all talking about. And that is, who is the starting quarterback for the Dallas Cowboys right now? Because some of y'all seem like y'all don't know for some reason. Like, for real. Like, some of y'all is really acting weird in these Cowboys streets right now. Now, I ain't gonna go pointing no picture, I ain't gonna pointing on nobody, you know what I'm saying? But some of y'all is acting kind of weird, you know what I'm saying? So we're gonna have that conversation. We're gonna have that conversation that we have every week until Dak returns, man. So let's get it, man. All right, let me see if it comes up. I don't think it's gonna come up. So let me see. Boom. All right, so this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna do the SS, get through this real quick, and then I will update the thumbnails. All right, so I got Steve Jones. What's up with you, Steve Jones? Hey, my boy Steve, make sure you hit that star button, my boy. Thank you for sliding in. Roger Smith, what's up with you, Roger Smith? Appreciate you for tuning in. Make sure you hit that star button. Trantrina, man, I know I can count on you to hit that share button, my boy. I know I can count on you to hit that share button. So appreciate you, my boy. Hit that share button for me. Who else we got up in here? Let me send this right here. Boom. All right, boom. There we go. All right. My boy Nicholas, I know I can trust you to hit that share button too. What's up with you, my boy? All you guys up. It's actually 8:30 where I'm at. So it's 8:30 where I'm at. So you guys put it in the comment box right now what time it is where you guys are at. Let me know what time you guys are watching and what time it is right now where you guys are watching at right now. Let me see. Boop. Boop. All right, bam. Florida Cowboy. What up with you, my boy? Appreciate you. See you over there on YouTube. Thank you for tuning in. We got anybody tuning in over there, my boy Henny?
Let's take a look. Let's get back to it.
Make sure we show love to everybody that's showing love. So it looks like we got 84 people up in here. But hey, man, y'all already see, you know, the how we gonna start the show off tonight. Y'all already see how we coming tonight. So I want you to put it in the comment box. I want to put it in the comment box. Who is the quarterback for the Dallas Cowboys? Who is the starting quarterback for the Dallas Cowboys? It's kind of a trick question. It's kind of a trick question, y'all. They saying, what you mean, West Coast? It's kind of a trick question. That's all I'm saying. It's kind of a trick question. All right. So Willie Johnson, what's up with you? Dan Trantino, what's up with you? Miss Cortez, what's up with you? Appreciate you. Hey, Dan. Oh, snaps. Dan didn't send stars. Look, snaps. Look at there. Appreciate you, Dan. Joel Gloria, what's up, Joel? Make sure you hit that star button. Roger, make sure you hit that star button. David Dimmer, what's up with you, David? Appreciate you for sliding in and appreciate you for hitting that star button too. So, yo, man, we can go ahead and jump into now. I'm gonna tell y'all this right now. We are not about to have a Dak versus Cooper Rush conversation all night. That is not what we're about to do. There's bigger things that we need to talk about, and positive things that happen tonight, and some negative things that happen tonight that are more important about talking about who our starting quarterback is. So we're going to entertain this for a couple minutes. We're going to have a good time. We all going to love each other. And at the end of this conversation, we're all going to be Cowboy fans. All right. There go your warning. Let's get it. Let's get it. All right. Let's get it. So who is the starting quarterback for the Dallas Cowboys currently right now? Go ahead, Henny. I'll let you take it off first.
Right. Well, like you said, it's a trick question. The guy who is starting right now due to injury, because he was your backup quarterback, is Cooper Rush. The guy who is going to get the starting job when they are healthy is Dak Prescott, as he should. And there's nothing wrong with that, because a backup quarterback is supposed to come in and win games when the starting quarterback goes down. That does not mean that they automatically are going to get the job, because I know that people are victims of recency bias right now. I know the last time you saw Dak Prescott, he did not play well against the Tampa Bay Bucks.
He also had a broken thumb too, though.
Yeah, and he broke his thumb. But y'all are forgetting that was not the only game that Dak Prescott played in his career. Dak Prescott had actually played in 86 games. He is 53-33 as a starter in the regular season. He has the fourth most wins of any quarterback in the league since 2016. So when he came in for Tony Romo, there's only three guys who has won more games than him in that span: Tom Brady, Russell Wilson, and Aaron Rodgers. Those are the three guys who have won more games and that's been in the league, in that frame, have won more games than Dak Prescott. So, like, you can't sit here and act like you haven't seen this level of production from Dak Prescott, because he's been better than what Cooper Rush has been. He set the franchise record in passing touchdowns just last year. He was 1 yard away from setting the franchise record in passing yards in 2019. So, like, he has put up prolific numbers as a passer. So what the Cowboys are not going to do, they have already paid Dak Prescott $100 million up front to be the quarterback. So they are not finna sit Dak Prescott when they have seen him be that productive. They've already paid him to be the quarterback. It's just not going to happen. Now, I'm not saying that Cooper Rush cannot go and start somewhere down the line from a different team, because we said on this show we think he's better than some of the guys that's starting. He looked better than Daniel Jones, when we played them last week, and he looked much better than Carson Wentz today. But he's not going to be the starting quarterback for the Dallas Cowboys in the future. They've invested too much in Prescott, and Prescott has been too good for them in the past. And this is nowhere near the same kind of situation it was with Tony Romo. Tony Romo was 36 years old, and he was coming off, and he was dealing with a broken back. He had a broken back. He had a broken clavicle. All kinds of things were going on with Tony Romo. He was consistently getting hurt, and he was older in age. So it's not even the same thing, because if you did not know this, Cooper Rush and Dak Prescott are only a couple of months apart in age. It's not like he's this young hotshot quarterback that's coming in. We can have him for a longer period of time than Dak Prescott. They're the same age, and Dak Prescott has shown that can be a better quarterback. Dak Prescott, I know a lot of y'all may not be feeling him. Maybe y'all tired of him. I don't know your reasonings behind it, but Dak Prescott has been in the MVP conversation several times in his career. With the production that Cooper Rush is giving you, he's not going to sniff that. So we know who in a vacuum who the better quarterback is. The only question is going to be is when Dak Prescott going to be healthy, and when he does come back, is Kellen Moore going to keep the winning formula of running the ball? So those are really the two questions. It's not really a matter of if Dak Prescott is better than Cooper Rush. We know the answer to that.
Well, man, I'm going to say it like this. I feel like, because you guys know I sell Frenchies, so if you guys ever needed a Frenchie, all you got to do is inbox me, because I got them Frenchies on deck, West Coast Frenchies. You already know what it is. We ship too. You know what I'm saying? And I'll get on the airplane and bring it to you. But listen to me. I feel like some of y'all fans, like a lot of these fans, it's like Christmas puppies, man. Like it's literally like it's the same exact situation as a Christmas puppy. Like you have a dog 2-3 years loving this dog loving you. You didn't put all this time and emotions into training this dog, getting this dog to do exactly what you do, how you like it, when you like it. And then someone gets you a puppy and now you want to get rid of that dog. You know what I'm saying? You get the lovey and the fluffies and you want to get rid of this dog. I'm going to keep it real with you. They asked Cooper Rush today, and my cousin sent me this. They asked Cooper Rush on the Dallas Cowboys defense, and the first thing that came out of Cooper Rush's mouth is, they are the reason we are winning. It's plain and simple. You know what I'm saying? And that's just factual, man. Like that's just factual. Like this offense is not playing good. Like they're not playing good. And fans, what we are is like this. At the end of the day, at the core of a fan, you don't really care about that.
Curtis Dannon, Jerry Jones did not say Cooper Rush would be the quarterback or they went 5-0. That's not what he said. He just said today that Dak Prescott would be the starting quarterback going forward. So no, I don't know more than Jerry Jones. You just don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Yeah, it's just a matter of when Dak comes back, but he's going to be the starting quarterback. Jerry's already said that. But I mean, this is what, and to be honest with you, I think this is the level of the quality of teams that we've been playing over these last couple of weeks is what the reason why the Dallas Cowboys have kind of given them that assurance to let them know that, hey man, we can keep Dak out. Like we can keep, I mean, there's no conversation for the games that we've been playing. Like, and that's just being real. And it's like, I think it's like as a team, when you say Cooper Rush is 3-0, I feel like you totally disrespect this defense. Like, I will never say Cooper Rush is 3-0 because, bro, he has not done anything in these last 3 games to win these games. Bro, your defense is holding teams to 10 freaking points. Like, are you freaking kidding me right now? And your defense just held an NFL team to 10 points. And y'all want to talk about the backup quarterback being the winner? Nah, fam. Nah. That same defense that got you 2 interceptions? Like, think about this. If 3-0 sounds good, what is Dak? Dak's record is what? 54-30 what?
53-33.
So it's like, if that's the case, then you should be, if you were happy about 3-0, you should be in love with the fact that Dak is 30 damn games, almost 20 games over 500.
20 games exactly.
And the last time he played a full season, he won 12 of those games. Like, you guys are really mad at Dak for losing a playoff while trying to elevate a guy who's never even been there. Like, let that shit go, bruh. Let it go. Like, Cowboy fans, y'all need to let it go. Because all this pushing for Cooper Rush, you know what it's going to have us? Sitting our ass at the lottery bin. Like, bruh, come on now. We are not going to tell me we are the fan base that's really pushing this, bruh. Like, we're not going to tell me that we are literally just not even looking at how he plays and just saying, as long as he wins, we don't care. If that's the case, then put Will Greer back there then. I'm going to tell you this. If the only thing that matters to you is winning, it doesn't matter who the quarterback is. It doesn't matter. Like, it doesn't matter. And I'm going to tell you this right here. Even if Dak was to come and play the Rams and lose, guess what? It wouldn't matter. You want to know why? Because the Rams are better than all three of the teams we just played. Like, Dak's not coming back to play Washington and Kirk Cousins. Dak's not coming back to play what's the boy name? Big goofy ass looking dude looking like Eli Manning.
Daniel Jones.
He's not coming back to play Eli Manning, little brother. He's not coming back to play Cincinnati. They ain't even won a game. Bro, he's coming back to play the reigning Super Bowl champions. And right after that, who do we play?
Eagles.
Who do we play? The Eagles, a 4-0 team. Like, bro, this is this is real football about to start, bro. Real live football about to start. So, yes, even if Dak did come back and lose to the Rams, I would still want him as my starting quarterback. You want to know why? Because, bro, it's a whole lot tougher division. Bro, it's about to get crazy up in here. And y'all want to be trying to figure out who the quarterback is. Y'all want to test drive Cooper Rush versus the LA Rams. We are going to have to score points. Like, come on, bruh.
All right. Hey, Derwin.
Got us looking crazy out here in these streets, man.
Derwin, so let me ask you a question. How is Dak inaccurate and he's fifth all time? I'm finna get this out the way, man. How is Dak Prescott an inaccurate quarterback when he's fifth all time in completion percentage?
Bruh, listen to me. Listen to me. Listen to me. Listen to me. You guys are getting caught up right now. You guys are getting caught up in the moment right now. You're getting caught up in the moment. This is the stuff that the Dallas Cowboys do. This is the stuff that Stephen A. Smith be talking about right here. This is the stuff he be talking about. Like, this is the stuff that he be talking about, bro. When he be saying it, like this is the stuff that like regular teams that want to win Super Bowls don't think like this, bro. They don't think, hey, man, we got this guy who's won, like, he has the winning, he's won more games than any quarterback in football since he's been in the league. Yeah, he's 1-3 in the playoffs, but yeah, I mean, he did. Like, you want to replace that guy with your backup quarterback who you just released a month ago.
Aaron, let me ask you, are you stupid? Because you just said that you based your whole argument off of 3/4 of football. So let me ask you, Aaron. So because Dak Prescott played bad one game, he shouldn't play ever again. That makes
I'm gonna tell you this right now. If that's the case, then Aaron Rodgers shouldn't have started week 2.
Yeah, he was down
Period.
his first. He was
Period.
down his
If
first
that's
game.
the case, Aaron Rodgers should not have played week 2. He shouldn't have started week 2.
But you know what the difference is? Aaron Rodgers had a chance to go back and rebound and play a better game. The reason y'all are saying this because Dak Prescott hasn't played. He hasn't played since
hurt. He hasn't. So, you haven't seen him since he played a half of a game.
So if Dak had went out and blew out these last 3 teams, which he probably would have did if he played, then y'all would not be having this conversation. Y'all are victims of recency bias, and recency bias is defined of a cognitive bias based on recent memory and not historical events.
God, meaning that say that again. Time out. Say that again. God dang it. Because I thought you was just making this up, but this sounds like something I can actually go Google. My cousin over here cooking.
So recency bias is described as a cognitive bias based on where people prefer recent events over historical events. So it's really, you seen this stuff just happen, and that is the one thing you're holding on to. But historically, there's information that will prove what you just saw mute. So yes, Dak Prescott had a bad game, but historically,
half of a game.
Yeah, he had a bad half of a game. He had a bad 3/4. But historically, you can't tell me that a guy who's top 10 in every metric since he started the game, including wins, is a bad quarterback. So that's the type of stuff that doesn't make any sense. You can't say a player regressed off of one game. And even if you go back to the game last year, he still outperformed the guy who he was cross playing against. He played a better game than Jimmy G. Dak Prescott had 2 touchdowns and 1 turnover. You know, you can't put the entirety of the playoff loss on Dak when he was sacked
Bro, they
5
need to let it
times
go.
and,
They need
and
to
then
let it
pressured
go.
20 times. He dropped back 40 times and was pressured on 20% of his dropbacks. Dak Prescott did not commit a single penalty, yet we had 11. So like there is more to it, to winning a playoff game than just the play of a quarterback. Because remember, the guy who won the playoff game against us did not throw for a single touchdown. He threw 0 touchdowns and
He threw a late
interception.
game interception, and he threw a late game interception to Anthony Brown that got us back in the game, and we couldn't score. Yeah.
And he did it again the very next week when they played Green Bay. So like y'all are getting caught up in the moment, but y'all are forgetting what Dak Prescott has done. Like the man has never started a full season and ended with a losing record. He hasn't. The worst season he has ever had playing all the games in the season is 8-8. He's won 13 games, he's won 9 games, he won 10 games, he won 8 games, and then last year he won 11 games as a starting quarterback. The man, it's been 7 years, he's only lost 33 times. I want you to let that sink in.
What's 7 divided by 33?
Like 4.5. He's not losing. He's averaging
7
like
divided. No, I want these Dak haters. These folks that just flat out don't like where Dak can never. He says, how exactly are his stats padded? Listen to me. He says Dak has stats that are padded, empty calories. I'm gonna be honest with you. We don't have any empty calorie stats. Like that is like, listen to me. That's Shannon Sharp talk. Like that's Shannon Sharp talk. Because see, Dak also, while being a good quarterback, also has led the NFL in comebacks. So I'm gonna ask you guys a question: when have you been watching a game and seen Dak come back, bring a team back, and win? A few times. I've seen him do it a few times. So guess what? There is in the NFL, there is no stat padding. It's called trying to get back in a game. You know what I'm saying? It's called trying to get back in the actual football game. That's what you're supposed to do. Like, this isn't college where you pull kids out of the game. No. Think about Tom Brady. Think about how many times Tom Brady's been down ridiculously and he brought him back. No, professional athletes believe that they can keep on. If they can get an opportunity, they can come back, especially when you've done it a bunch of times. So no, stat padding, that's Shannon Sharp talk. That's people watching the Shannon Sharp. I can always tell where people getting their content from when they say stuff like that. There's not a such thing as stat padding. You know what I'm saying? It's called trying to get back in a game. You know what I'm saying?
You still have to go out there, complete the passes, throw the touchdowns, make the plays. Because
my thing is this: when a team gets down by 15, should they just give up? For the people who say it's stat padding, when you're down 15 in the game, should you just give up?
Hey, was it stat padding when Dak came back against the Falcons?
Facts.
Was it stat padding when Dak came back against the Falcons? Was it stat padding when Dak tied the game up in the playoffs against the Packers? We dropped 31 points of them, but lost on that third and forever.
Like that's not, but this is the NFL, bro. It's called trying to come back. You know what I'm saying? Like you get paid to play until the clock ends. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, man, come on, Cowboy Nation. Come on, Cowboy Nation. And my boy said you play to win the game. Absolutely. Absolutely. Let's see. Let's go. So, hey, I told y'all, hey, I got about 20 more minutes, and then I gotta go hit a lick real quick. You know what I'm saying about? So I got about like 20 more minutes. Let's run through some other comments. There's other stuff that people are gonna say because I do not want to, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to make this like I don't want to keep legitimizing this conversation. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to keep legitimizing this conversation by continuously, having this conversation of who is better. Like, let me tell you this right now. The Cowboys are going to do the right thing when when he's healthy. The exact same thing they did with Michael Gallup. They're going to do the right thing. You know what I'm saying? And Dak's going to go out there and he's going to be productive. But I'm going to tell you this right now. No matter what happens when Dak comes back, he is playing a harder quality of team, man, a higher quality of teams. Like, it's going to get crucial when Dak comes back. It's going to get crucial this week, regardless if Dak comes back.
Mhm. But hey, I really do want Dak to take a couple more weeks. Let's see what Cooper Rush can do against legitimate defenses. Let's see what he looks like.
See,
You know,
this is my go ahead, go ahead.
no, let's see what he looks like going up against the Rams defense. Let's see what he looks like going up against the Eagles front. But that's gonna be the deciding factors. I know y'all talk about Dak doesn't win. Yes, he does. And Dak has more wins against winning teams than Josh Allen. He has more wins against winning teams than Lamar Jackson. See, this is the thing. There's only two guys in the league who have played at least 20 games against winning teams and have a winning record against them. Their name is Tom Brady and Russell Wilson. Everybody else either has a losing record or has not played enough games. So you can't tell me this guy wins games against winning teams. He has 5 career games against teams that finish the season over 500. Like that's not how that stuff works. Yep. Because the NFL is really about parity. You don't beat winning teams because you're not supposed to. They're winning teams.
Facts, because they're winning teams. Because they're winning teams. That's just real. He says we're locked in with Dak because of the contract, so we just gotta hope he improves. But slap yourself. I'm not even gonna read them comments like that. We're locked in with Dak because he's a better quarterback. Like, slap yourself. Like y'all are tripping, bro. Like you guys.
I guess they were living. I guess they were living under a rock.
Go ahead. I think part of
they were living under a rock when other team fan bases were photoshopping Dak into their jerseys and shit. Talk about they gonna pick them up in the off season and stuff. Like 10 different fan bases, which wanted Dak Prescott they started quarterback, but he's sorry because he's on our team. Y'all just don't appreciate the guy.
And I'm gonna tell you, the only people that are saying that are Cowboy fans. The only fans that are saying that are Cowboy fans. Like, that's why I tell you, the only people that you will really hear tear down Dak Prescott are Cowboy fans. Because from the common eye on the outside NFL, most people think Dak's a pretty good quarterback. Because most teams know what they're dealing with, unless you have Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, there are very few quarterbacks out there that you want to take over Dak Prescott. And this is the thing for all y'all guys talk about Dak is not a good quarterback. Who are you going to replace him with? Y'all act like they want to replace him with Cooper Rush.
A guy who won 3 games in the NFL.
This would be a different conversation. If you told me that Patrick Mahomes wanted to be a Dallas Cowboy, he was a free agent. It's a different conversation. But I'm not going to replace one of the better quarterbacks in the league with a career backup.
Say this: you're going to replace the Dallas Cowboys touchdown leader with a backup named Cooper Rush because he played bad in a game where his thumb was hurt or his thumb was broken. Like, that's just crazy. That's just crazy to me. That's just crazy. You know what I'm saying? That's just crazy. Like, that's why I say we got to get out of that. Let's talk about I got a couple more minutes. Let's talk about this defense for a little bit, man, because one thing I will, and also don't forget top star giver tonight is going home with the Dallas Cowboys autographed DeMarcus Lawrence jersey. Top star giver is going home with an autographed DeMarcus Lawrence jersey. So make sure you guys hit that star button. He said, somebody said stats don't, what did he say? Said, stats don't make you good quarterback. Super Bowls do. Well, if that's the case, then Dan Marino's not a good quarterback.
Dan Marino, Phillip Rivers.
How do you feel about then Mr. Horsley? How do you feel about that? Nah, you ain't even got to name no more names. Dan Marino's enough. Dan Marino's enough. Dan Marino's not a good quarterback then.
Trent Dilfer must be a Hall of Fame quarterback.
That's fact. I mean, that's what it is, man.
I had no idea. So I guess Carson Wentz is a Hall of Fame quarterback. He has a ring. He rode the bench for it. He has a ring.
Carson Wentz does have a quarterback. And Richie Gannon got, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's why I say, like, some fans, it's like, it's just really about what are you like? It's like, what are you looking at? What are you looking at, or what you looking for?
Dan Tarkenson, like the Vikings have never won a championship in their history, and they got a quarterback in the Hall of Fame. So y'all have to change y'all perspective on what a good quarterback is. Because even if you look at Troy Aikman's individual numbers by today's standards, they were putrid. But y'all love Troy Aikman because he was on great teams.
I'm gonna give you an example. Tony Romo has thrown more touchdowns than Troy Aikman. while
And less
throwing
interceptions.
less interceptions than Troy Aikman. But you guys will say that Troy Aikman's a better quarterback. Why? Because he won Super Bowls. That's what I'm saying. Tony Romo has like 30 less interceptions than Troy Aikman while having like 50 more touchdowns. And think about this. Troy Aikman played in an era where they ran the ball more. So you would think he would have less interceptions. Tony Romo threw the ball way more. So you would think that he would have more touchdowns, of course, but you would also think that he has what? More interceptions. He doesn't. You know what I'm saying? But hey, I gotta go, man. I got somebody in my warehouse, man, that's trying to get in there, man. I apologize for that. But yo, we gonna finish this show tomorrow, man. We was on here for about 35 minutes. I know it wasn't long enough. If I get back in time, we might even be able to go live tonight. But you guys already know what it is, man. Make sure you guys hit that star button on the way out, man. And make sure you guys hit that share button on the way out, man. And I appreciate you guys. Henny, man, let them know where they can find you at.
Man, it's Henny tomorrow on all platforms, man. I'm on Twitter, WordPress, YouTube, Facebook. Just tap in, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, yo, man, I'm about to go handle this up real quick. I will see you guys in the morning. Worst case scenario, but you guys already know at 10 a.m. it's going to be West Coast Cowboy Live. You know what it is. Never look down because the stars up. Peace.